Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner. And fighting out of the red corner, standing professional record. This 1996 Olympian now has 34 victories.
Any punch below this point, going to be called low. Any punch below now, good luck to both of you. Good luck.
And here we go. Here's what he was able to do against one of the great fighters of our generation to win that fight in March. Juan Manuel Marquez. You saw him counter punches, you saw his defense, you saw him boxing, and the further development.
That first 12-rounder with Eric Morales, that's the kind of wear and tear that eventually takes it out of a fight.
I don't know. Right now, it looks like Manny's too fast for him in this round.
Well, the crowd, if you'll listen, will react to anything Manny does.
The fight wears on.
You're so right. I mean, it's not easy to beat David Diaz because every one of your fights, I don't care who you're fighting, is going to be tough. And he goes in knowing that.
He's just covering up now while Manny goes on the attack. In and out, in and out. Land your combinations to get out.
Well, he also doesn't want Manny to allow David Diaz to rough him up, but he may not have a choice.
Exactly. And Manny Pacquiao, superior speed and landing the more effective punches, but Diaz was never going to outstyle him anyway.
Yeah, but you know, the damage is being done earlier than I expected. He's already cut in two places that I can see.
He's slicing him up.
We're seeing signs of the improved Manny Pacquiao. We're seeing that right hook. He's leading with it.
And he can't really do that because he's getting hit with everything.
Diaz wants to force the other guy back on his heels, but it's hard to do that.
Manny is at the weight.
He looks very good. He looks so relaxed in there right
He's
now.
Just unbelievable.
But you know what? Diaz is unable to impose himself physically on Manny, so what does he have to be stressed out about?
I agree. So far, anyway.
Well, one punch can change it as usual, but...
Well, one thing we know about Diaz, though, guys, he does not give up. And we saw
crap out of him for 9 rounds.
Absolutely.
Diaz never stopped coming forward.
Is he cut under the eye now?
I think he's cutting him up. That's what's just ripping his skin up because Manny's hand speed is so impressive. But Manny's doing a great job
breaking him.
Of just breaking him down.
Against Diaz.
Diaz has got a long way to go in this fight with that face turning redder and redder. That nose is getting...
That was a better point.
Yeah, that was
Other angle with it, and it hurt Diaz. It wobbled his body and made him take a step back.
Wild card Jim. They went in. Freddie worked with the pads. They said, Freddie, you're the guy. He was going to make one more stop in San Francisco, then go back to Manila. We wouldn't have this story right
Nobody
now.
wanted him. Now he's signed with like 6 different promoters, right?
Right.
He has been.
With a left hand and then another right. But
Pacquiao answers back, and when Pacquiao answers back, you're seeing here, it's a volley of punches.
Yeah. He hasn't done anything to stop that.
Round 7, the domination. Yeah, he's getting
He doesn't do much of that, man.
Yeah, he don't want to be there right now. That's all it is.
Yeah.
He does not want to go down. But he might get stopped.
In other words, he's doing what he has to do right now. That's what he's backing up because he has to prevent from getting knocked out.
Weren't they both in white trunks?
Yeah, they're crimson now. Diaz is crimson trunk. We're in round 9. The champion is the bloodiest one in there.
That's not coming out in the dry cleaning, I fear.
No. Could be done. A little club soda there might help.
Diaz is not out of this yet. He was never hurt like this against Santa Cruz.
Yeah. Manny Pacquiao is a full level above Santa Cruz.
Absolutely.
A good, strong, young contender. Pacquiao is a truly elite fighter. There's a certain dynamicism to his punches. He has speed, power, and technique that Santa Cruz will never have. And I hate to say it, Diaz will never have it.
No, Diaz is never going to be that kind of fighter. But I mean, the thing is, you know, we wondered whether Manny would be able to rise to the level, but he seems to be one of those.
Down it goes with the left hand.
Fight is over.
Fight's over. Thank you.
Big left hand. It came from not too far away.
About 6 inches.
You just hope Diaz isn't seriously hurt.
That's what I was just getting.
Well, let's see the end of this one before we move on to the next one. Let's take a look at the punch that finished off David Diaz. The left hand that traveled about half a foot.
Diaz lunged right into it.
Yes, he did.
And when you see a guy fall face first,
Yeah.
you know he's neurologically, he scrambled. Oh, yeah. The body was limp.
Yeah.
It was limp before he hit the canvas.
He was certainly knocked out momentarily. Oh, yeah.
Like a marionette whose strings were cut. Just
Last time I
fell.
saw one like that from that distance when Foreman knocked out Moore.
You're absolutely right.
Remember that punch?
Yep.
Except it was a right hand, but Manny's left-handed. Those inside devastating punches. And my question I was going to get to is that sometimes you're so brave. I was getting to worry about Diaz's, mental health coming out of this fight.
So was I.
You let it go and you let it go. And sometimes those long fights, you guys know, cause
Those are the worst.
damage. They're the worst.
Absolutely.
You see the emotion in Pacquiao's face as he climbed up on one of those turnbuckles to acknowledge his fans and say a little prayer. This is a huge win for Manny Pacquiao. He's made history with this win, Alan.
Round number 9, the winner by knockout victory, the fighting pride of the Philippines, now a 4-time world champion and new WBC lightweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.